Hello there, welcome to a wonderful new Mount and Blade Warband, a Clash of Kings series. So last one, we sort of got really buggered up due to the game mechanics, so I've decided to start anew. As you can probably tell, I'm in the north. Not only at the north, I'm at House Hornwood's castle. Now the character I've decided to build is Larence Hornwood. If you're familiar with House Hornwood, you know that there is a bastard son to the Lord at the start of the Clash of Kings called Laurence Snow. But then the Lord of Hornwood and his heir, my father and half-brother, they soon died in the fighting. Then there became a big inheritance issue over the Hornwood. They ended up giving the castle to Lady Donella Hornwood, who would be my... It's Donella Hornwood. So Donella Hornwood is my stepmother. Yes. So she now rules the castle. I, however, Larence Hornwood, I wanted the castle. But as you can see, I'm no longer in the castle. She has thrown me out. And that's the backstory. Larence Hornwood, he's been thrown out. So, as you know, this isn't, of course, canon. This is my own little backstory. So what I've got, I've aged Larence forward a bit. I think he's something like 10, maybe 14 at most in the novels. I've aged him up. He's now like 20. He gained like he doubled his lifespan. But yes, we have been kicked out. This is our story. We've been kicked out. She doesn't want the bastard son of her husband laying around in the castle, being a claimant. You know, so I've been kicked out. I've got my retinue, but the actual character, let's introduce you to the character. So I've got him as a very charismatic fighting man. He's not very intelligent at all. He's quite agility-wise. He can do stuff. He's a forager. He can loot. He's a northerner, so he's got to be good at his looting, his foraging, etc. He's not really that good of a fighter. He's probably around the same level as Baelor Baratheon, a bit less. I'd say he's a skilled fighter. No, he's a trained fighter, but he's strong. If you want to go into CK2 terms, yes, he's a strong, trained fighter with good leadership, very good diplomacy skill. That's what he is. So yes, we have good leadership. We have very, very charisma-wise. We're a one-handed sort of fighter. We are ginger. We are a Hornwood, of course. I can now alter my if I wanted to, but we are a ginger Hornwood. In our party, we've got Martin Snow, who is he is our trainer. He's a smart guy, he's a trainer, he's good at tactics, he's part of our retinue. We have other guys, we have Garrett Longley, of course, a bowman. We have Halbert Crowshead, another bowman. I think he's actually our doctor. We have Marin, I think he's a fighting man. So Jasper Rivers, of course, a fighting man. Alan Cargill, not so much of a fighter. Garner Pike. Now, of course, Rob Stark has Theon Greyjoy. I've gone ahead and I've taken my own Ironborn. So we have all these Northerners, and then we have an Ironborn archer. And this is my retinue, 8 of us. So we're out in the north. The story I'm going to try and make here is I am not currently sworn to the north. I'm not sworn to anybody. I don't have any money. I have a little bit of money. I have hardly any money, hardly any food. I'm going to see what I can do in the north. I might not swear filthy to the north straight away. They're not currently at war, of course, because nothing's kicked in yet. Yeah, maybe I'll stay close to the north. Maybe I'll go off my own way after I make a bit of money, but who knows? There's a weirwood over there. Who knows? But first, let's go back to the Hornwood. Let's actually introduce you to. See, they won't even let us in. We have to besiege the castle to even get in. But yes, approach the gates and hold a guard. Request a meeting with someone. We'll request a meeting with Donella Hornwood. Well, Larence Snow, what is it? See, she knows who I am, but she does not give me any sympathy, anything. She just... What is it? We're not sure if she has any tasks for us, are we? No, we're not going to join her retinue. We're just going to... We're going to tell her she should not ride into war. Larence Hornwood. Ah, she doesn't actually fight. My dear husband and son are both in the grave. I can do nothing but try to avenge them. Well, you can let me have the castle. I am a Hornwood. But, whatever. We're going to leave. Now, the most suitable thing to go afterwards is to go down to White Harbour. It's the closest castle. We're going to go ahead and we're going to ride down there. We only have 8 men, so we have to be careful. I've taken the Moosehead as our own personal sigil. We cannot have the Hornwood sigil because we're not the Lords of Hornwood. We can never have the Moosehead. We're very fast. We're all on horseback. Very fast men. Yes, let's go to White's Harbour. But first up, let's go to the castle. We're actually welcome at this castle. They don't try and stop us at the gates. Who is this? Sir Bartimus. Who are you? Selling of the Wolf's Den. Ah, tell me about the Wolf's Den. King John Stark raised the Wolf's Den to defend the mouth of the White Knight from Raiders of the Sea. It was the seat of younger sons, brothers, uncles and cousins to the king in the north. Some passed the castle to their son and grandson, and cadet branches of House Stark have ruled the Wolf's Den. The Grey Starks lasted for 500 years until they rose in rebellion against Winterfell. After the Grey Starks, switched many hands, House Flint, House Locke, Slates, Longs, Holts and Ashwoods, etc. You tell me about... Oh, it's just goodbye. So that's all we can really say to him. Let's go... Sir Mandan Manderley, hello. Who are you? Commander of the garrison. Yes, nothing else you want to say? I want to talk to Gerald. Then the Wolffield, I don't care. Wyman Manderley. I am Larence Hornwood, good sir. You don't recognise it, so it's basically the Hornwood sigil. You look encumbered. What is this? I understand what you're saying, but worry not. I shall not be going to battle anytime soon in my youth. In my youth, I won some small acclaims in the lists, but my days of wearing armour are long gone. Okay. He is fat. Yes, Wyman Manderley the Fat. That is what he's known for. Yeah, do you have any tasks for me? He doesn't have a job. He wants Martin Snow, though. You cannot have Martin Snow. Yeah, we'll just beg our leave. There's nothing he wants from us. We'll go to the marketplace. We need some food. We don't have much at all. He has some small bag of grains. We'll take that. We'll take his bread. But we don't have much money at all. So we can go to the Fishfoot Yard and get White Harbour Knights, but we won't be able to keep them. Let's go to the tavern. Maybe there's something in the tavern. Manfred. Billman. That guy. Let's go talk to Manfred. Hello, Manfred. What do you want? Do any interesting things ever come out? Ah, I suppose Septon Garman is a fascinating fella. I hear him tell it. He used to live quite a life of adventurer down in the south. Okay, so you're saying I should come back? Okay, let's go to the castle. Let's talk to Maester Fairmore. Doesn't have anything to say. What about Gerald? Hello, Gerald. What do you want? I forgot. Yes, we want to see you in the tavern, Gerald. Septon Garments. I'm Septon... No, greetings, I'm Garman, Septon of this part of town. I used to live in this castle, but last Lord Manley does not take kindly to those who filch saffron from his private stores. Do you have any tasks for me? Yes, Larence Hornwood. Lord Manley's maester had a raven a few days ago from Eastwatch by the Sea. We've been told to keep a watch out for wildlings. Cotter Pike writes that they've grown ever bolder. All very good, but how does that affect me? We haven't seen any wildlings here for years, but we haven't had visitors from Hillhall in quite a while. It's been much too long now I think about it. I'm going to take a look at the village and see if anything's wrong. I suppose I can go and have a look. Close to the Bay of Seas, north of Kerhold. Should find anything trouble back here and speak with Gerald. He's recruited from the Night's Watch. You can take your followings back to the wall. Okay. I'll return once I've scouted the village. So we have a scouting mission. We hardly have any men though. There are northern billmen here. We can try and recruit this one man. But we would rather not. Recruit of volunteers. One mounted sergeant. 800 coins for a man. I'm not doing it. We're going to go ahead and leave. And we're going to march all the way north. We're not going to march. We're going to ride our horses all the way north. Lawrence Snow, who I forgot to mention in my story, has been legitimised by Robb Stark as part of a comparison. Not comparison, compromise. The story I'm having here is that he gave the castle to Lanella, but as compromise for me not to get any castle, I was legitimised. That's what happened. Oh, yes. So it's around here somewhere, is it not? Kerhold, the Bay of Seals, Hillhall. We're going to Hillhall, yes? Village of Hillhall. Doesn't look like a village. Yes, it does. Okay, so we're going to go all the way to Hillhall. It's quite a long way away. We are in the north. In the north, it takes forever to get anywhere. So there are wild... What are... There was something. Something negative. But we need to be careful. We only have 8 men. We have plenty of food, though. So we will last a while. The north, however, is very expansive, I think is the word. It's very big. There's big distances between places. There's a Dreadfort. I wonder who's in the Dreadfort. We're not going to ride into it, so there's no need to worry about that. We can have a stop at Carhold on our way through. Hello, Carhold. Approach the gates and hail the guard. Quest and meeting with someone. Lord Rickard Carstark. Do I know you? I am Larence Hornwood. That's your... Ah, so people, they don't recognise my new banner. I've only just become a lord. Don't need to ask me while I'm here. I need to deliver to Riker. No. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon, Lord Rickard. It's still worth passing through on our way. So what's this? There's a lumber camp. What can we do at a lumber camp, eh? We can leave. Okay, well let's go to Hillhall. Let's see what goes on. So what's that? There's 44 wildlings. And they're following us. We need to be careful. Visit Hillhall. We can't take on 44 wildlings. Not quite. Maybe 20? Alright, here's the village. I don't have any men with me. I do have a sword. Bugger. So it would appear death has arrived at Hillhall. Right, Lawrence, get your ginger head over there. Frightened woman. Hello. What's happened here? Wildlings, my lord. They came during the night, but the village to torch. Sent me to scout the village. Tell me where the wildlings went. I don't know, my lord. I've only gone far. Perhaps they went for another of the villages. Maybe Goodwife Myra at Barrowton may have heard something. She is a long way away, though. I guess we're going to Barrowton. But first, we need to avoid these here wildlings, don't we? Look at them. I think I found the wildlings. They're right there. But we are very fast. We don't need to worry too much. I'm going to go and I'm going to click on Barrowton. And I'm hopefully not going to get caught up by anything on my way over there. I'm going to keep a good eye on myself. Lawrence, you gotta make your way in this world. See, 13 wildlings right there. Gotta be careful, these lot. 31 village farmers. Could extort them, but no need for that. Larence Hornwood, what are we gonna do with you, eh? Ah, so we are losing a bit of money. It's a shame. Oh, there's Manderley on his way. Have fun, Manderley. Barrow. What's in the barrow? Let's go have a look. Nothing. No, there's nothing here. This is whites and stuff. Maybe that would have been a cool thing. There's stuff that actually attack you if you went there. I don't know. There's another barrow. There just seems to be barrows everywhere in Barrowton, which makes perfect sense. Roddy Street. No, I think you get some guys if you wanted them. Let's go to the tavern. We need to meet somebody, don't we? Get out of the way, gentlemen. Herbert. Normally. Where is she? Goodwife Myra. Have you heard of any wildlings being sighted? You might have heard her say, talk to my daughter Jess. Okay, I will talk to her. Hello, Jess. Oh. No, I don't lie with filthy peasants. Give me knowledge. I lose 5 renown, of course I do. This game loves taking away renown, but let's go to the marketplace. Go to goods. We do have plenty of food, but still buy grain if we can. And let's see what happens after this. Lord Roderick Ricewell of the North holds this, but yeah, let's have a look at our notes again. And been rumours in the lonely hills north of the Dreadfort, perhaps in abandoned Holdfast. Should bring at least 100 men with you, just to be on the safe side. Whoa. I don't quite see myself getting 100 men anytime soon. For one, I can't afford anywhere near that. John Amber! Which John Amber? I'm Larence. Ah. Son of Lord John Amber, yes. Don't need to ask for me. I need to deliver a letter to Roland Creek. You're at war with these people. Well, not yet. You will be. So we need at least 100 people to continue with that quest. How the hell am I going to get 100 people? First up, you need an income. If you want 100 people. To get an income, you need money to buy stuff. So I can recruit peasants. 5 Northern Levy. That's 50 gold. That's a lot of cash to be spending here. So Walder Frey of the North holds Goldgrass. Of course he does. But yeah, let's have a look around these areas. Ironrath. I reckon, right, we can kill some people, some wildlings or such, and then we can use that money to buy something. And with that something, we'll have somewhat of an income to support some troops. Not many troops, but some troops. They'll help us quite a lot. Wait, I've missed a town. Crew peasants, no one here. Of course they don't. Yes, and then when we have somewhat of a group, then it's a lot easier to make money, whether at war or what. If we're at war, we can raid stuff, we can defeat more armies more often. Right, there are actually guys there, 16 of them, so let's recruit some peasants here. And let's go after these buggers. We should be able to catch them. Yeah. Do you have any upgrades already? No, we got 10 men here. We got Martin Snow who could use upgrades. I think that's only the combat thing. But yeah, let's chase down these 16 men. Come here, Crannog men. Surrender or die. So there we go. We're going to charge the enemy straight up. We got most of our men on horseback. Just 10 levy on foot. I wouldn't mind having a cape. I need to keep an eye out for better armors, I think. Yeah, I've got a war lance and I've got a sword. Men of Larence Hornwood, let's go forth. Peasants just going to be left behind, but who cares about them? Where are these Cranogmen and their poison darts? In a swamp. Is that a swamp? Yes, it's a swamp, of course. Typical Cranogmen. Hiding in a swamp. Give me a nice lance charge. Yes! Got one. Come on, kill him. Come on! Whoa! There'll be none of that, mate. Lawrence Snow is strong. Whoa! Strong Lawrence. Come on, horses. Let's finish off these peasants. Come on, guys. Whoops. Yeah. Going to take a bit of time getting used to having a short weapon again. But we seem to be doing rather well dancing in these. Ah, Maron's knocked unconscious. They got Maron. We're only down to this guy now, I think. So we should be able to just take him out. Goodbye, Cranogman. So we took out a Cranogman. Our man did get wounded, but that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and leave. We gain a little bit of renown. But most of all, we wanted this lot. I did not expect to be gaining this much. Wow. I don't have as much infantry space as Baylor did. Baylor was himself a merchant man, so he had a lot more stuff. We do, however, get quite a bit there. So we are going to bugger off to White's Harbour, I believe. And we're going to recruit peasants on our way because, you know... Oh, some wars are starting in disputed lands. One extra man. So it will take a while to get up a levy before we can start doing quests and such. Get a retinue. If Robb Stark were to go to war, I could become a sellsword for him and then our wages will be covered and that will really help us out quite a lot. But yeah, let's just go here. Let's go to the marketplace, and the horse merchant doesn't have much money. He has enough to buy them two though. The arms merchant, he has a bit more. Probably enough for everything left. Yeah, not quite, but near enough. A goods merchant. If we're gonna have men, we could use more food, but he doesn't actually have any here. So we have a few thousand gold now, but I think what's more important than buying loads of men is to go around the streets, and I reckon we should build up an enterprise somewhere. If we have an enterprise, then we have a steady, even if it's slow, but a steady income of money. Ah, how about Snow? Hello. I'd like to build a productive enterprise. He trusts me already. So I only have about 2,000 gold. Is there something... Can we make tools? That would cost 3,500. It reckons it'll make a profit of about 314 per week, which would be nice. So we want to get a little bit more money first. We're going to come back and get that. In fact, what else is there? Oil from olives. Cost you that much. Wouldn't make as much profit though, so it doesn't make sense. Leather from hides, it'll cost you 8,000, probably a bit more. But I reckon the tools seem the most beneficial, so we're going to go ahead and leave. But first, I need to end my first episode. Thank you guys for taking time to watch this first episode. I understand the ending of the last series of this game was a bit of a disappointment, but that's not down to me. But yes, thank you for taking time to watch this video. Thank you for taking time to like it, and if you want to keep track of this series, I recommend you leave a subscription. And I look forward to seeing you next time, where Larence Hornwood will make his name in the north. Righteous in wrath, House Hornwood. See you guys next time. Bye bye.